Zararlar dاشت لرزش خوب شده
in just that one cylinder. So there are quite a few different possibilities. As far as testing, what can we do? I mean, we could definitely do maybe an injector balance test and compare the injector from cylinder number 3 to the rest of the injectors, see if maybe that injector is not flowing as much as the rest of them are. Or we could do a smoke test, maybe smoke the intake, see if we have a vacuum leak. I think that might be a little bit easier to do, especially because this design does not give you easy access to the fuel injectors. They are all located underneath this big intake manifold, and so doing an injector balance test on this vehicle can be pretty difficult. Alright guys, so let me show you the setup over here. As you can see, I have my smoke machine. Today I'm using the Mr. Car tool. You guys may have seen this on my channel previously. I did a full review. If you have not checked that video out, make sure you go back and watch it. Now over here, what I went ahead and did was I pulled the intake tube from the air box over here. I used the bladder supplied in the kit that comes with the smoke machine to block off the intake tube and feed smoke into it. So now that I've got this thing fully pumped up and secured, I'm gonna go ahead and turn the smoke machine on. I don't know if that's showing up on the camera or not, but we got smoke coming out of this hose. Now I'm going to connect it to the end of this. There we go. Now we'll just wait for the system to fill up with smoke. Okay, so after a few minutes, our system is full of smoke. Now, unfortunately, I don't see any leak happening anywhere near the intake manifold gasket, though I will say it is very difficult to get down in here to see any leak. The only place I see smoke coming out of really is this EGR valve. There's a minimal amount coil that was on cylinder number 3. Now, if I swap this coil over to cylinder number 3 and I take the coil that was in cylinder number 3 to begin with and put it into cylinder number 6, and we see that our misfire moves over to cylinder number 6, then we know our problem is with this coil. Like I said, I initially thought we might have had an issue with our ignition coil. However, seeing that these were brand new ignition coils, that kind of threw me off a little bit. I did get a chance to finally talk to the shop owner, and what he told me was that they replaced these ignition coils about a year ago, along with the spark plugs. And so there is a possibility that we might just have a bad coil. Let's go ahead and pull this hose off for the smoke machine, then we'll release this bladder and put this hose back on. Come on. Are you too good for your home? Come on. There we go. We'll start this thing up and take a look at the scan tool. We'll select our misfires. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hit OK. Man, this storm is coming in pretty hot. Go ahead and check this out, guys. Looky here. Cylinder number 6. Look how many misfire counters we have here. Let me go ahead and graph this so you guys can see it better. Here